Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy Forrester will rage over John Finn Finnegan feeling a sense of daddy duty, while Hope Logan demands some Forrester shakeups. For starters, Hope will make it clear that she expects some changes around the office. Now that Hope's advised Daphne rose down from Carter Walton, she may turn her attention back to Carter and his own part in the treason. Hope was upset over Carter putting the blame on Daphne for their kiss. Since Hope witnessed that smooch, she surely could tell Carter was kissing back and arguably enjoying himself in that moment. Daphne mentioned heading back to Paris, but that may not be enough for Hope. It's easy to imagine Hope demanding changes when it comes to the future of the incense line and trying to push Daphne out of the picture entirely. There may be some other Forrester shakeups that Hope wants as well, so she'll spell effects out for Carter and Friday. In the meantime, Bill Spencer will grow concerned over Luna Nozawa's maternity and the chaos it's going to unleash. Luna just admitted she knows for sure Tom Starr isn't her father, so this should lead to her meaning Finn is her biopater. Rather, once Bill gets updates on Finn's visit and the story of how Luna set about she's Finn's son, he'll solicitude about what the future holds. Bill may assume Finn's going to expose Luna's house arrest arrangement to everyone and prepare to face the counter-reaction. Still, Finn hasn't told Steffy about Luna's transfer to the Spencer manse. At least not yet. Steffy has set up peace of mind in the knowledge that Luna's behind bars, so Finn no doubt hates to yank that down and make effects worse. Steffy is hoping that they can just forget about Luna, but Finn may admit that's not possible for him now. Finn feels a certain sense of obligation when it comes to his son, especially after missing out on so numerous times with her. That'll be the wrong answer as far as Steffy's concerned, so she'll fly into a rage on Friday's show. Steffy wouldn't want Finn allowing Luna some innocent child just because of this maternity disclosure. Will Finn continue to hide Luna's whereabouts from Steffy? Considering Steffy's furious station, will Finn keep sneaking to see Luna behind Steffy's back or come clean about her house arrest at Bill's place? Finn will have a lot to figure out, so we'll bring you more prognostications on his coming move and any shocking news he'll keep under wraps. John Finn Finnegan wouldn't tell Steffy Forrester the whole verity. Luna Nozawa's maternity will also stun Bill Spencer. At the Spencer manse, Bill will find Luna in a good mood and wonder about the reason why. It could leave Bill a bit suspicious, but she'll contend she just entered some awful news. After Luna updates Bill on Finn's visit, Bill will flip out. Bill was counting on discretion from the captivity officers that he presumably paid free-heartedly, so he'll be bothered over Luna's position oohing. Still, the more important part of this discussion will be the biopater stunner Luna just faced. Luna will admit she learned who her father is, so Bill will be taken suddenly when he finds out it's Finn. Although Bill may wonder if Luna is sure about this, she'll probably mention the 2 maternity tests that offered evidence. Luna may also rant about Papi Nozawa deceiving Finn about his own son, and contend it's yet another way her mama destroyed her life. While Luna explains all the rearmost exposures to Bill, Finn will disaccord with Steffy at the Precipice House. Finn just suggested about commodity differently Steffy needs to know about Luna, but that doesn't mean he'll tell the whole story. It's possible Finn will admit Luna's been transferred from her last captivity installation, but he may stop short of telling Steffy where she's now. Finn might confess that he visited the captivity to see Luna, and leave Steffy furious over that word alone. Steffy will eventually snap about Luna being broken and prompt Finn to see that she's not some sweet little girl he can bond with. Finn might assure Steffy that Luna is still confined nearly, and play dumb about where she ended up. Although Finn will feel horrible about keeping secrets from Steffy, he may sweat telling Steffy about Luna's house arrest at the Spencer manse could end his marriage. Whatever the case, Finn will indeed leave part of the story out on Thursday's show, so he could be making a massive mistake. Next, Hope Logan will continue her battle with Daphne Rose and advise against making any further romantic plays for Carter Walton. After Hope makes a vaticination about the consequences of Daphne crossing the line again, she may argue that heading back to Paris is the right call. Daphne will face further of Hope's wrathfulness. Luna Nozawa called John Finn Finnegan dad, while Hope Logan snapped over Carter Walton's empty pledges. At the Spencer manse, Luna was thrilled over Finn being her father, but she bothered he couldn't feel the same after everything she did to Steffy Forrester. After Luna asked if Finn could ever love her and embrace her as a son, Finn eventually said he demanded to talk to Steffi and headed for the door. Luna thanked Finn for telling her the verity unlike Papi Nozawa, and called him Dad before he took off. At the Precipice House, Steffi stood her ground with Taylor Hayes and Ridge Forrester. Since Finn and Steffi pledged to no way let anything come between them again, Steffi refused to leave him. Besides, Steffi still assumed Luna was locked down in captivity, and that she was no longer a trouble. At the Forrester manse, Ridge and Taylor agreed it'd be safer for Steffi and the kiddies if they moved by there. That said, Ridge refocused out that Luna was in captivity and couldn't hurt anyone now. Once Finn came home on Wednesday's B&B occasion, he got updates on Ridge and Taylor's before visit. Steffi admitted her parents wanted her to leave Finn, but she assured him that she shut Ridge and Taylor down. After Steffi talked about Luna being behind bars, she suggested they could put her out of their minds. Finn hugged Steffi before confessing there was commodity she demanded to know about Luna. At Forrester Creations, Carter tried to explain effects to Hope, and said he no way wanted to fail her. Although Carter didn't anticipate Daphne to kiss him, Hope got rankled up over him putatively condemning Daphne for what happened. Once Carter conceded that he'd been relating with Daphne recently, he suggested that she understood him. Hope lashed out over believing Carter had her back, and was easily wondering if his pledges to her were empty. Although Hope trusted that Carter wasn't like all the other men who let her down, she questioned why she was feeling the same sting of treason now. Hope didn't know what to believe about Carter presently and eventually stormed out. In the design office, Zen Forrester Dominguez quizzed Daphne about Carter, and whether he played a part in her Paris return decision. Daphne wound up making some prognostications about Carter coming around on siding with the Forresters. Latterly, Hope set up Daphne alone, so Daphne delivered the news that she was heading back to Paris tonight. Hope asked if that's because Daphne was falling for Carter, and gave her a furious light. Hope and Daphne have plenitude of pressure coming up, so stay tuned. Bill Spencer may have 6 words for Steffi Forrester after Luna Nozawa's house arrest is exposed. Although it may take some time for the verity to come out, Steffi will ultimately learn Luna is living under Bill's roof. John Finnegan may hide that stunner from Steffi for as long as he can, but we all know she'll find out anyway. What happens? Formerly Steffi discovers Bill used every last connection he'd to get Luna out of captivity. You can go. Steffi's going to be furious with Bill for pulling strings and allowing Luna to be a bigger trouble. There's no denying that Luna was more secure in that captivity installation, so it's easy to see why Steffi will blow her top. Steffi will no doubt defy Bill and demand to know why he'd do commodity like this. Bill and Luna's crazy connection wouldn't make any sense to Steffi, but Bill may play up how he understands Luna in a way that most people do'n't. Since Bill didn't have the stylish parenting either, he can relate to Luna's own nonage struggles. Bill also feels like Luna is evolving as a person, and deserves a chance to live up to her full eventuality. Luna couldn't reach it trapped in such an awful place. At least that's the way Bill views the situation. Of course, the main reason why Bill got Luna out of captivity was the trouble to her own safety. Luna was poorly beaten in the slammer, so she could have faced a grim fate if she stuck around there long enough. That's why Bill may eventually say these 6 words to Steffi: I couldn't just leave Luna there. Bill may argue that he couldn't have lived with himself if he'd done nothing and Luna hadn't survived. It would have been like Bill was responsible in his eyes. Bill could say to make this better, but that wouldn't stop him from trying. Formerly a battle breaks out, Steffi unleashing her wrath in a big way. So stay tuned for updates on her response once the stunning news spreads.